In the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts, stands a house etched into American nightmares. A home where a gruesome crime unfolded and the echoes of rage still linger. August 4th, 1892. A stifling summer morning. The Borden household was a picture of rigid Victorian life, but beneath the surface, a cauldron of resentment simmered. Andrew Borden, a wealthy but frugal man, ruled with an iron fist. His daughters, Lizzie and Emma, often clashed with him, particularly over their inheritance and social standing. Tensions ran high. Family members complained of illness, suspected poisoning attempts, and the house itself felt heavy with unspoken bitterness. A storm was brewing, far more sinister than the summer heat. Just before 11 a.m., Andrew Borden was taking a nap on the downstairs sofa. What happened next would shock a nation and create one of history's most enduring murder mysteries. He was struck repeatedly with an axe-like weapon. 11 brutal blows to the head and face. The scene was utterly horrific. A bloodbath in the quiet parlor. Lizzie Borden later claimed she found him crying out for help. But in a house that seemed calm, a monstrous act of violence had been committed. Unbeknownst to Lizzie, or so she claimed, her stepmother, Abby Borden, lay dead upstairs. Her body was found later in the guest bedroom, even more brutally murdered. Abby had been struck 19 times, many of the blows delivered to the back of her head while she was facing down. An even more savage assault hidden for hours. 2 lives extinguished, mere feet apart in the same house, with a calculated, chilling precision. And only one person was ever truly suspected. All eyes turned to Lizzie Borden. Her calm demeanor, her seemingly convenient alibis, and the fact that she was the only one present painted a damning picture. The missing bloody dress, the axe head found in the basement without a handle, the bizarre burning of a blue dress days later, all pointed to her guilt. Despite overwhelming suspicion, Lizzie Borden was acquitted. The jury could not believe a respectable woman capable of such savagery. But the public, and many to this day, remained convinced of her guilt. The infamous children's rhyme cemented her name in history. It may not have been an actual 40 whacks, but the image of a cold-blooded killer lingered. The case officially remains unsolved. No one else was ever charged, leaving a void of justice. And a chilling question: who truly committed these heinous acts? A mystery surrounding the Borden murders, the brutal details, and the controversial acquittal has created a potent energy, ensuring the house never truly found peace. Visitors and paranormal investigators consistently report experiencing the presence of Abby Borden. Her spirit, it seems, remains trapped, reliving her final agonizing moments. EVPs capture her distressed voice, and guests often feel a sense of overwhelming sadness and pressure in the guest bedroom, a constant reminder of her tragic end. Some even report seeing her full-bodied apparition, a woman in period dress, confused and lost, unable to move on from the scene of her shocking murder. Andrew Borden's presence is often felt in the parlor, A heavy, judgmental energy, sometimes accompanied by the chilling scent of cigar smoke or unexplained footsteps. The maid, Bridget Sullivan, who was also in the house, is said to manifest in the kitchen and basement. Her spirit is often felt as a quiet, protective, or startled presence. And what of Lizzie herself? While some believe her spirit moved on, others claim to feel her defiant energy or hear her disembodied laughter, particularly in her old bedroom. The sheer volume of unresolved trauma, the brutal nature of the crimes, and the burning question of who did it have deeply imprinted the house with powerful psychic energy. For over a century, the Lizzie Borden House has stood as a morbid fascination, a place where history's darkness is palpable and the dead demand attention. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the terrifying and the timeless. If you survived this tale, be sure to haunt our like and subscribe buttons for more journeys into the dark.